Look at yourself. Do you feel that you have landed?
Yeah, I think I've landed, yeah.
Do you have a body?
I have a body.
Look down at your toes. How many toes do you have?
5.
Mm-hmm. And look at your hands. How many fingers do you have?
5.
Your skin tone, what kind of color is it?
Light.
White?
Light color.
Okay. Do you feel like you're female, male, or both?
Female.
Do you feel younger, older?
Younger, middle.
Mm-hmm. And are you wearing any clothing?
A cloak. A cloak to the ground and something on my head.
Tell me more about this cloak. Does it have any colors or shape in it?
The top, the head part is blue, and the rest of it is like a natural color, like a tan, but natural. A head covering.
Oh, head covering.
Covering my head, yeah. Like a scarf on my head.
Mm-hmm.
That's blue.
Good. Are you wearing any jewelry?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe a bracelet, gold, on my left hand.
Are you carrying anything?
I had my hands in prayer, like prayer. I have sandals on my feet. I seem to have my hands in prayer or inside the cloak.
Why do you think you're doing that? What is going on as you're doing that? What are you thinking of?
I'm praying for somebody. I'm meeting somebody or praying for somebody. I'm there for a reason, to attend to something.
Okay. Are you the only one there?
I am the only one, but I'm going towards something that's with people, but I'm in prayer. I'm in thought as I'm walking slowly. I'm walking slowly. Heavy. I feel heavy. Like I'm carrying a burden.
Allow for those emotions to express. Tell me what you're feeling.
It's sadness, a lot of sadness and heaviness and loss and like a very big loss, like a tragedy loss. I'm going to witness something or see something. I don't have control.
How do you know?
I don't know how I know. I just see how I know because I know. I don't. It was set in motion before, and I'm going to see what happened.
Keep moving time along. Let's see what happens next of importance.
I want to say that I'm at the foot of a cross. That's what I want to say, or near it. That's what I want to say. It just feels like I help take down the body, or it's just a lot of pain. Oh.
It's okay. You're able to feel these emotions. Higher self, but help her feel calm with them.
Yeah.
Help her feel calm.
It's just a big loss.
Can you
It's
say
a
that
very
again?
big loss.
Say that again. You said something about a body?
Yes, it feels like I'm helping people take down the body off a cross, and I just feel a very, very big loss.
You're able to see very clearly. Look up at the body.
Yeah.
Who, do you know that person?
Yes.
Who is it? Take your time.
It's my son. That's what it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
He's sad, or someone I know very closely.
What happened to him? Why was he on the cross? Let's go back in time. Let's go back in time to right before this happened when you were waiting. You said you were waiting for something to happen. We're right there when it's occurring. You're there now. You're able to see and sense and know everything very clearly. Tell me what's going on.
I'm still at the foot of the cross. I feel like I'm holding the body. I'm still at the foot of the cross. I can't go backwards. Oh,
That's okay. Then keep moving time here as you're there with him.
just I'm with some other people, and we're just holding the body and taking the body, carrying the body.
How many more are with you?
It's like 3 others, maybe.
Females, males?
Uh, there's female and male. There's 3 or 4. 3 female and male. Maybe 1 other female, and the rest are males.
Tell me what happens next. You're taking him off the cross. How was he
Yeah,
pinned on the cross?
nailed on the cross.
And is this person passed?
Yeah,
How was he nailed on the cross? Where?
his hands and feet.
Anything else he has on him besides nails? Did you say no?
No, he
Okay.
has the crown of thorns.
He has a crown on his head.
Yeah,
Thorn? Okay. Are his eyes open or closed?
they're half closed. They're closed.
Is it just you and you four pulling him down? There's no one else there?
There's no one else there that I can see. I think there might be one other person that helps. One other. It's not of us. It's not. It's not our people. But they help because they feel bad, so they do help. But it's not our group.
Okay. So you said that you're pulling him down. Keep moving the scene. Tell me what's going on.
And then we wrap him in what we have, a cloak. And we are around him, and we hold him, and we wrap him, and then the stronger ones carry him somewhere.
Keep moving the scene along. Where do you carry him to?
Carry him down the rocks. It's rocky and it's difficult to carry. I take him, and I'm following. There's another woman there. We're following him. The men are carrying him, and we're following. They're like holding part of him as they're, and they're walking down. I think the rocks. Gosh,
How many men are carrying him?
3 looks like,
Okay. Keep moving the scene.
and they're just carrying him very carefully and lovingly and uh, respectfully, and they're taking him to a safe place, a safer place.
Where is that place?
It looks just like a place that is a tomb place, just a place in like a cave, and then like I have a gap there, but then they lay him out, and um, And then we clean him, we wash him, clean him. Then we put clean white gauze-like wrappings around him. So, yeah, we cover him and we say our blessings and we say prayers and we say goodbyes and we say, hi isn't the right word, it's more like honorings.
Where do you lay him at?
Like on it's a slab, like a slab, a fairly smooth slab. And it's a very dry cave, like a cave, but dry, very dry and clean.
And then what do you do?
And then after that is all done, we just leave. You know, I'm left there by myself a little bit, and then I leave, and we leave, and the stronger man, the men close it up. They close it up, and
How does it close?
closes with a very big stone that closes up the entrance. It's the way it was done.
Why did you bring him to this space?
Why?
Yes.
Why?
Why there?
Why?
Why take his body there?
It seems very safe. It was safe. I think it was safe there. He would be safe there, safer there. It's not public, and it's just a resting place, a good resting place there.
Okay. What do you do after that? After you do that?
We kind of hold each other, or we're heavy. It's very heavy, and we walk and slowly, very slowly, and sort of contemplate everything, and sort of hold each other, especially for the other female. Just it's like the end of something.
Look at this other female's face, her eyes. You're able to
Yeah.
recognize her soul. Who is she?
She's someone close to me, very close.
Okay. What do you do next after you're done here?
We just keep walking. We walk. Either we sit by trees or we go home. But I think we sit by the trees first, and we just be. We just be and feel and just be together. There's some solace in that.
Let's go back in time. Let's go back in time now. Back in time to what got you into the situation with your son. Back in time. You're there now. Tell me what's going on. You're able to see, sense, know, hear everything very clearly now.
Oh, goodness. Just a lot of noise and a lot of condemning and noise, and just it's a long journey. It was a very long journey, and
Who's condemning?
people are condemning and deciding, and there's just a helplessness in a way. Like there's nothing. It's not a lot that can be done at that point. And it's just holding space and holding faith and towards what I know is going to happen, I guess.
Go to another important time in this life. You're there now. Tell me what's going on.
Oh, I'm there for the teachings and listening to the teaching. I'm there listening to the teachings and I'm around the crowds and listening to the teachings and very inspired and devoted. We're devoted to these ideals and the people are around and they're being transformed and they're listening and they're really interested. They're really interested isn't the right word. They're with him. They're really with him. And he's teaching.
What is he teaching? Go ahead.
He's teaching about higher truths and God and higher beautiful teachings and that the people need to hear. He's helping the people, helping the people know themselves and love themselves and teaching truth so they can understand the value and how valuable their lives are. He's transferring power to them. He's transferring. He's sending energy to uplift the people, and it's a calling. It's what he came to do. It's what he came to do, and it's important work. And we are all listening and watching and feeling. It seems and feels miraculous. That it's amazing. It's amazing, just amazing.
How
You can feel God. You can feel God in everyone that's there, in him and in everyone.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. How do you think he is in this time and space? You're viewing him?
How is he?
How old do you think he is?
Oh, how old is he?
You're viewing him?
He's gonna be maybe late 20s. It's hard to tell because 20s, 30 in there. 28, maybe 28.
And the space that he's talking to people, what does it look like? Where is he?
Oh, he's outside. He's on a boulder, a boulder that's a little bit higher. There's an olive tree stretched out above him, and there's some olive trees, and people are all around, and they're coming, and they're talking with each other, and they're drawn to him. They're drawn to him, and he's speaking to them about the highest, about God, about the highest, about light. He is performing transference with his words. He's transferring to those that are listening his energy to them.
Explain to me what that looks like. What is that?
I can see it. It's light. He is light, and it's coming out of his hands. And when he speaks, and the words, and they're feeling that, and it's like he's connected, very connected to the highest. So he can transfer that. He's giving a lot of the people an experience. You can feel it. You can see it. It's beautiful.
The people that are listening to him, how do you think they feel towards him?
They love him. They love him. It's just like a lot of love there. He's made the connection, and making blessings, and they're curious. Not all, but they're curious. They're interested. The words are resonating for many of them. Many of them there. It's positive. Yeah, definitely. You know, and we feel connected too. It's like a very big connection, like we are one. We're experiencing one.
Mm-hmm. And what happens once he's done talking?
People are talking among themselves, and then slowly they're going away slowly, you know, afterwards. But some are very excited. Some want to speak to him and touch him, and some don't want to leave. And some come up to us and want to be a part of, of this. They want to be a part of this. But he feels he's on a mission. The mission, and the mission is, it's like he has to do these things to get the word out. But they slowly afterwards hold what he says and take that back to their own home. A lot of them are holding the light, more light, after having met him and listened to him.
Good. And those of you who are with him, how many are with him as he was doing the speech?
Oh, this is, I don't know, the number 7 came up. There's 7. I don't know why the number 7 came, but there's about 7 of us, or 8 of us there.
Very good. And what about the other female that was with you? Is she there too?
She's there. She's there. She's there.
And okay. So once you're all done talking, where is it that you go next?
I think we go to among ourselves, or we follow him. We stay together and continue learning, and the teachings, continue them together. That this is a sacred work, so it continues. It doesn't end. It's in continuation.
Okay. Very good. So let's go back. Let's go back in time. Back in time when you birthed your son, right before you're about to birth your son. You're there now. You're able to see, sense, feel, hear, know very clearly. You're there now. Tell me what's going on.
It's definitely something special. Definitely something special.
You're able to see all the details, sense them, and know them. Tell me, where are you?
I'm in straw. I'm around straw and a cloak. I'm like in a cloak, and the baby is just born, and I'm just holding him.
Who's with you?
My husband and some other people and animals.
And who else?
Other people, some other people, and animals, just animals.
And look into your husband's eyes. You're able to recognize his soul. Do you recognize his soul?
He seems so familiar, but no, I don't recognize him. From today, I don't recognize him.
Is he the father of your son?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. And how many others are with you besides your husband?
There's 3 others.
Are they females, males?
Males have come, and they're just there to honor this birth. There's light. There's a star. There's I sense an angel. I sense it. The angels. I sense an angel.
Which
It's
angel?
there. Oh goodness, Michael. I think Archangel, I sense a strong angel, a very strong angel.
Beautiful. So is he in body or is he just there?
He's in body, but I don't know if anyone else can see him, but I can see him. I sense him, I can see him.
Okay. Beautiful. These three men, they were there during the birth or they came after?
After.
Let's see what they are doing. Why are they there besides what you said?
They're there for to honor and respect and honor.
Okay, very good.
It's a big burden. That's what I feel. This is a big burden. Like I understand the responsibility. It's glorious. It's a very big responsibility.
What is the responsibility that you've accepted?
It's the responsibility of holding the light, holding it for something bigger than myself. That's a responsibility. That's passing through me. I feel that this is something else. So I surrender to my faith. I surrender to it because I can't do it myself. So I surrender everything to the highest that I can, because something I realize without knowing, I know. So
Okay.
I'm speaking to myself. It's like I'm having a meeting with myself that I could do this if I call in higher things to support this. There's a realization there at that moment, for whatever reason. Holy mackerel. I didn't think I would end up here.
Mm-hmm. Let's go ahead and leave the scene. Let's go to another important time when perhaps your son is a little older. You're there now. Tell me what's going on.
It's just love. It's just so much love. Love, 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 love. It's just love. It's peaceful. It's loving. It's just a beautiful, beautiful time.
Why do you think that he's so beautiful?
It's something natural. It's natural. He's connected, and something about him that's very in balance. So it's peaceful, and it's pleasurable to be around him. He's peacemaker. He's in touch and understands and has of the teachings and understands wisdom quite early, and he's also has simplicity, which is admirable.
How old is he right now when you're looking at him?
How does what?
How old is he right now when you're looking at him?
Oh, he's a teenager. He's maybe 16 or 17. He's tall. He's very muscular. I mean, he's not very muscular, but he's muscular. He's lean, and he's maybe he's younger. Maybe he's 12. Let's say 12 or 13 in there. And he's helping his father, and I'm looking at him with a lot of pride and a lot of love and openness. He opens my heart. My heart is so open when I see him.
How many children? Do you have any other children besides that?
No,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. I mean, I can't see them anyway.
Mm-hmm. That's all right. And tell me about your home. What does your home look like?
It's very simple. It's very, I'm standing in a doorway. It's looking out in a sort of yard. It's competent. It's just partly made out of a part of a mountain, like a mud mountain with grass. It's on the edge of the town, but it's not inside a town. It's a little outside. It's just very modest, very, very modest. But it's perfect. It's not just comfortable. But that's not where our focus is anyway. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's leave this scene. Let's go to another important time in this life that we need to see. You're there now. Tell me what you're seeing and sensing.
So maybe I go to the judgment, that he was judged. So I go to that part where he's of judgment.
What
And
does
that
what does that look?
it looks like people, lots and lots of people, and lots of blackness and darkness and anger, and it looks very not good. And I'm on the outside. I'm on the outside of it. I think with the other woman, just all like on the outside, there's so many crowds of people. Everyone is waiting for the judgment. And it's just, you're just this helpless feeling, and you got to go to the end of it. And there's nothing at this point, there's nothing we can do. That feeling of helplessness and is, yeah, something you have to endure. And, just watching the burden, the burden of carrying, of walking and carrying, and cross, just the weight and humiliation and the ridicule and the people wanting to help but can't, and things like that are just it's horrible to watch. It's very hard to watch and to be a part of. It's very hard.
What is it that they, I guess, charged him with or said he did?
In some ways it doesn't matter what they charged him with. They would have made up anything. He has too much power. He has too much light. It's just, you can see black, the people are very black, dark, and they just, that agenda, they want to end that agenda and nullify it as best they can, as much as they can, ridicule it and nullify it and darken it and bring fear where there was love, and they want it to be crushed. They want to crush, is what they want to do. And it's when I look and I see towards it, it's that is power, but hopeless power, because there's no way in, there's no light can penetrate that kind of darkness. There are people that have very strong agendas to crush the light. And so they're basically they're doing it because he's holding too much light. So they're going to try and minimize that light for as many people as they can. So they'll make a spectacle so that he's reduced, minimized, ridiculed, humiliated. He looks powerless. And when I look at him, I see him struggle under that burden and really try to hold even that burden, so that he can manage it with a certain dignity, because he has to hold it right to the end. He has to hold the light right to the end. And that's what the burden is. Oh my goodness. Holding the light, holding his father's light, holding the light, no matter what they put on him physically or spiritually or energetically, that he still holds the light. And some people see that. It still touches some people all the way to the end, because he's able to do that. They can't crush the light. And so he's trying to manage that all the way to the end. That is his concentration, and he's trying to do.
Wow, what a beautiful example of how to hold the light.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yes.
I mean, I'm filled with awe too when I watch it, because I see his focus. The focus is so focused, because he is an example of the light. And his teachings, actually, it's important that the teachings still exist, even under that burden of humiliation, that some people will still have an experience, even on this way that he's taking on this last journey. It's still going to, just like, oh, I have shivers all over, but just like when he was teaching on that rock, he's teaching in this final journey too. He's still transferring the light to those that can see, those that can see it. So it's important that he doesn't fall, that he does.
Do you think it's a good amount of people that are watching this that can see this light?
There's a good amount. Yes, there is a good amount. They're in fear, but there's a good amount that can see it. He's still working. He's still doing his mission. Oh my goodness, he's still doing his mission right to the end. He's doing his mission. It's such an example of power, of real power, of true power. It's such an example of love. Like, I've never seen, I've never witnessed so much love. It's so loving. It's overwhelming. It's very inspiring. That's not even the right word. Inspiring. It's such a lesser word. It's so everything. It's such a reminder for everyone about love in spite of love, and love. You just keep loving no matter what. That's the teaching. It's light. Love is light. And he struggled to create space to hold enough light to make this last journey to the top, for those that had openings watching this. Oh, it's very beautiful. And sometimes I just hope to hold a fraction of that light, because everyone can do that in this life. Everyone can hold a light, and hold a light for other people and for themselves, but just hold that light no matter what. No matter what is crushing it in, your job, your mission is to hold as much as you can for as long as you can, because it lights up other people. It's what makes us one. We're one because we hold the light for each other. It's the most valuable lesson he gave, and that we can learn and understand and share. We must hold the light for each other. We have to hold the light.
Thank you. Wow. Thank you. Let's go back to after you had put him in that sacred tomb of sorts, and you are. What do you do next after that of importance? Is there anything else you do next of importance? I know that his teachings were very important, you said. What do you do next?
Yeah, we continue the teachings, without him, but lit by him. That's a better word than inspired. We're lit by him. So, and with him. And, he's with us in another way. And so we continue our teachings. We continue, oh my goodness, we continue our work. We continue, it doesn't end there. That's the beginning. It's not the ending. And so we know that, and that's what keeps us going. That we have to, he lit the light, and we have to carry the light to other places and other people, and the people who are open. And if they're not open, it's to try to allow them to see the light, not force them to see the light, but allow them. Sometimes people in the darkest places can see a spark, and the spark is enough to start something. So we carry the light as best we can of what we know, and we're together, and it isn't finished. That's how we carry on the work, that work. And we go to different places, and we spread out. We travel to different places, and renew the faith.
How about that lady that was with you? She traveling with you too?
Yeah, sometimes I'm very close with her. Yes.
Did she have a connection to
Yes.
your son at any point?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she did. Very strong. Very strong.
What was their bond?
I think they were holy matrimony. I think they were wholly connected that way. And she's a great being.
Do you mean that they were together?
Yes, they were together. Yes.
Did they have children?
They had children. I want to say 3 children, but and just the number 3 came. Yes.
Beautiful. What about his children? Are they boys, girls?
2 boys and a girl.
And do they continue on with
They continue. Yes, they do. All go in different places. They all travel and go to different places, to Egypt and different places, and bringing the light is the best way I can say it, what it is. They just bring the light to different places that need the light. I see traveling by boat. I see it's just to continue the mission, the intention to try to free as many people as we can.
And
Through
how's it working?
it's working well. It works pretty well. I mean, there's always people that want to crush the light. That's true, but you still have to do what you have to do. You have to do that work. You have to continue. When you know, and when you know, then there's nothing that can stop you if you know. So, if you're connected to Source, then you have you're continually re-energized to put out the higher vibration, the light, the insight, to want to know the higher levels. So it's it's really not you yourself, it's really source working through you, because you would exhaust yourself without that. So it's really through source coming through you, through all of us, that that helps yours, makes you continue, because the mission is so great that it's greater than you are. And so all you're doing is carrying it to others. And just that's your mission, is to carry that wisdom and light and level to others, so that they're become enlightened. It's to connect everybody, so that we're connected and we find each other again, and we create, eventually another kind of game, another kind of reality. But now it's about the word, and saying the word, and getting that light that's on the word to people. And it's slow, but it's all forward, because then they take the light to somebody else, and it continues that way. It's like it's just like lighting a lamp, that from that lamp they can light another one, and from that one another one, and that one. And that's how it has to go. I mean, you just have to go at the speed it goes. And you have to have faith. You have to have a tremendous amount of faith and support and help to make it happen. Without faith, it's not possible. You're just efforting it. So it's really continually regenerating through your faith and through source, to light yourself up so that you have more to give. That's the duty of every person, is to keep themselves lit, illumined, understanding, awake, aware, so that they have more to offer. Because the intention is to give and to love. That's the intention of why you're born. So you're born to give of yourself. And in doing so, you get so much, because you're connected. So you're connected to people, and it makes you greater when you are distributing that light. And they add their light, and it's the greatest thing you can do in life. There's nothing greater.
Yes, wow. What an important message, especially now for us.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you. Am I speaking to higher self now?
Yes, you are.
Thank you. I love you, honor you, and respect you for all the aid you've given us today. I know that you hold all the records of different lives. May I ask you questions?
Yes, you may.
Thank you. Wow, what a powerful session to show us today in this time and space. Thank you, higher self. So if I can ask, why is it that you took her to this life? What was the purpose for her?
Uh, she needed to see. She needed to see that she's not. It's not important. The being kind or bringing light is not nothing. It has importance. It has a powerful impact and need for other people. So just to remind her that it's not nothing. It's that it goes somewhere, and she needed to know that it's okay. That some people aren't going to understand or get kindnesses or thoughtfulness or niceness, but many people are, and that's the ones that count. And so She needed to see the power of it, of what it is capable of, what it can do. And reinforce the reason for being here. Reinforce that. Yeah.
Thank you. Now, the son of hers, was that, did he have a name?
Yes.
Who is
Yes. Yeshua.
Okay, so therefore, was she Mother Mary?
Yes.
Beautiful, thank you. Thinking of all questions. Hold on.
I know she
What?
feels like, I don't know the right words to say, but I almost want to say humbled by that. I know she feels that, but anyway, that's the way it is. I'm ready for questions.
Thank you. This is one of the most important information I think that we have yet to receive, because often I think we don't see and connect to the fact that the importance of the holding the light. And wow, what an example of how he held the light.
Yeah.
And how he used it to help others heal. As you know, we teach this through our teachings of Yeshua, and how he helped others heal, and even through this aura hypnosis as well, as we hold the light.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. What a gift for us today, and overall the collective, for those who may hear this message in whichever way it shall be delivered, to help them understand that their light is that significant and that important. And no matter what, no matter the hard, the hardness of life, the density of life, that no matter what, just keep holding that light until the very end. Thank you.
Yes.
Wow. Whew. That made me cry a lot this session. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Me too.
Wow. Okay. Higher self. I'd like to begin her body scan now. Would you
Yes.
like to call forth on any archangels to assist for the healing, or any
Maybe
other
Michael, Archangel Michael.
Okay, beautiful. Let's oh, and then one more question, actually, since you said Michael, higher self. She mentioned that she felt Michael in that space where she birthed her child. Was that
Yes.
accurate?
Yes.
Okay. Was he there in physical form, or
Yes. Yes.
who how was he there in physical form?
He was there, like I could see him. I could see him. I mean, I don't know if other people saw him. Light, form of light. I
Okay,
mean,
but what did he have a body? Was he
yes, he had a
inside?
body. Yes.
Oh, okay. So was he one of the guys there, or the husband, or
No. He descended and was present.
okay.
After the birth, he arrived. He came and it was present there to witness.
Beautiful. And why was his energy needed there?
It's an honoring, and it was a light. He brought light, more light, from like star and then went into form. Very transparent, but not standing, like in the air, like hovering. But he brought more light, and he brought honor and respect, and he brought his wishings, his best wishings, his energy. Oh gosh, I'm saying words that aren't right words for that, but blessings. He brought his blessings. That's a better word. That's what he was coming to bring, blessings.
Thank you. Okay, so let's go ahead. Higher self, connect us to Archangel Michael now. We'd like to speak to him now.
Yes. Yes.
Archangel Michael, I love you, honor you, and respect you. May we ask you questions, please?
Yes.
Good. We're going to need your assistance today in ensuring that we conduct the body scan fully, thoroughly. Thank you for your assistance. The higher self has called for you now. Thank you. Now, if you, Archangel Michael, if you could start scanning her from head to toe, looking for any negative energies, entities, technology, Beautiful. Michael, can you tell me why is she so clear?
Mm. Mm. Work. Mm. I'm still looking.
Okay.
I don't see anything. I don't know why she's so clear. Work on herself. Um,
Does it have something to do with her purity and light?
it could be, and she came. She she came in pretty good shape, like pretty clear, and carried it. Oh, throughout pretty much. The light carried it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that would make sense of Mother Mary
Yeah.
essence. Very good, thank you. Yeshua, do you have a message for us further?
Oh, it's a message of love, a message of love to everyone, a message of peace, a message to Aurora of love, and just to
Thank you.
honor the light within you, that it is something that you can make grow like a garden, like a flower, you by nurturing it, your light gets bigger, and that you are the vehicle that is lighting the other vehicles. You are the power. You have it all. And always remember that it's right there. It's right within you, the love, that it's in your heart, it's in your being, and it's constantly awaiting your awareness to connect together, that what you're seeking is in you, what you're looking for is you, and that love within you is source, is God. You are God, and you you will find everything by growing that love, by expanding that love in small things and in medium-sized things and in large things. It doesn't matter, but bit by bit it grows and grows by nurturing it. Just like a gardener, you 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 grow yourself. You grow yourself with love, and the nourishment is love on love. And that's where the real power comes from. That's where the essence of who you are and we are is of. And that's where we're going. And we're going to do it together. We are doing it together. And Aurora, you are doing such a beautiful work for mankind. It is brave, it is courageous, it is endless, it is tireless. And it, it, it is definitely, someone holding the light for others all the way through your own life. It is beautiful, beautiful work, and just so grateful and so filled with love for the work that you do. Thank you.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Yeshua. What an honor. You brought me to tears. Thank you.
Mm.
I feel your love. Do you have any advice for us? Well, I guess since you're talking about me, you could use me as an example. However, there are so many that are speaking up right now of the same, of them speaking. So, for example, it is hard because you had the same mission. You had this mission of unmasking the falseness, and then bringing, when you unmask the falseness, then you can bring the love. What
Yes.
advice do you have for us, for those of us who are on this mission and we're trying to hold that love, but yet need to continue to unmask the falseness in this world to hold that love?
Yes, you you are unique. You are warriors, warriors of love. We have to be loving, but we also have to be warriors, and we have to be courageous and brave. And it's almost like two sides of a coin in a way. You the loving part can look very passive and not proactive, and the warrior part can be so proactive. But it's both, because it's through the love that you have the strength to be the warrior, that those special people that are bringing the light, that are the light workers, that understand the mission and the urgency of the mission. You have the very, very good fortune to be given that mission. And so it's a powerful responsibility, but the more you can grow the love inside you, then the more you have the fuel to do the warrior part. So whatever ways you can find to grow your own personal love for yourself and for others, through anything, through walking in nature, through seeing a flower grow, through the laughter of a child, through the total affection from an animal. Those are ways, small ways, you grow your love. It can be simple. How you help somebody that doesn't even know you helped. By doing things like that, you grow your own self-love and your own affirmation that you exist, and that you can connect, and that you are not invisible, and that you are powerful. And that helps you grow that other side of the coin, which is the warrior side, to take that light to battle, because we are in a battle now for the light. And I'm passing the baton to all of you, and sending you so much courage and love, and say, do both. Be that peaceful, sweet, and loving side, but be that warrior that can carry that light and hold that light no matter what. Because our mission is to light the world with light, and play another game, so to speak, to play another universe, to play another world that's on a much higher level. And so that's worth everything. And my message to you is, I love you, I admire you, I respect you, and to keep going. Don't give up, keep going.
Yes. Wow, 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 wow.
And then I love you so much. I love you
I love
so
you.
much, and I'm always there. I'm always there. Just call on me. I'm always there. Just call on me. As are the angels, as are the archangels. We are all there. You just have to call on us, and you don't have to do it alone. I love the saying, keep good company. And it's very important for those who are awake and hold the light to stay together and affirm and confirm each other, so nobody wavers, so that we all keep each other up, and ready, and giving and willing. There's no greater gift than to serve another. There's no greater gift.
Thank you. Yes, it is. What a gift. Thank you. Okay. Whew. Thank you. And then what is causing her? She feels like she's working relentlessly as she's sleeping, the busyness. What's going on? We want her to feel, rejuvenated, especially when she wakes up.
She does a lot of work in her sleep, a lot of repairing, working for other people, working. She does a lot of work. She needs a lot of sleep because she's repairing things during her sleep.
Anything she needs to know about details on what she's doing?
She's connecting people. She's resolving problems and connecting beings together. So actually, she's doing some sacred work in her dream state, some of it. So I think most important is probably timing of sleep is most important. And I think she has to be careful about food and things like that that affect it. I think she knows that though. So I'm just bring that to her awareness more, that she needs to be careful of what she ingests and how much sleep she gets, what time she goes to sleep.
Wonderful, thank you. And then just if we could overall just help her, as long as she makes sure she meditates before bed, help her just fall asleep more peacefully.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
I've asked all her questions. We conducted an entire body scan. Higher self, is there anything else that I could have asked that I haven't?
I'm so grateful for her, and for you, and for this work, and for it's just huge. I just gotta tell you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We just honor this work because there's like celestial singing around us, because it's just bringing the individuals to wholeness, to more towards completion.
Mm-hmm.
Offers each being that you work on or you work with to have a greater impact themselves on the rest of the people around them, their work. And it's just work we really honor. So thank you from all of us, from everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you. It means the world to me coming from all of you. And thank you for also the beautiful messages you gave us earlier for the collective, which are needed in this time and space, as you already know. Thank you. And then also thank you, higher self, for bringing her to me. She is a gem. Yeah, there are just beautiful, shining diamonds that light up the world. So thank you.
Beautifully said. And we return the same. You are another gem.
Thank you. Beautiful. All right, higher self. We've asked all the questions. We conducted her body scan. Is there anything else I could have asked that I haven't? Are we complete for today's healing?
You're complete for today's healing. Yes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Our infinite love to Jesus, Mother Mary, Michael, Adriel, and you, beautiful higher self. We love you, honor you, and respect you. Blessings to everyone. May I bring her back now?
Yes.
Good, thank you. Greetings. It is such an honor to be here with you, explaining what Galactic Soul History book series is about. I am Aurora. I am the founder of A.U.R.A Hypnosis Healing, which you will find here in our beautiful books. Book 1. Every part of this book is divinely beautiful, beginning from the cover and the amount of wisdom and knowledge that is being shared. This book began by A.U.R.A Hypnosis Healing Technique by conducting past life regression on over 330 clients within the last 3 years, where they told their galactic history, their soul journeys, explaining who they were beyond the veil, beyond this earth, in the dimensions, in a universe. These different higher self expressions surprise me just as much as they're going to surprise you. You're going to start reading this book and you're going to want to learn more and more about these different expressions, not wanting to stop. Through these past life regressions, the clients were able to remember consciously what is within the subconscious as far as where it is that they've traveled throughout time and space, their souls have traveled, and they were able to share histories of different dimensions, planets, and universe and alternate worlds that brought forth pieces of the puzzle, pieces we had thought that we had forgotten. And through every self-expression that they share and these different past lives that they're sharing or future, we learn to be able to remember self, because as we are all fractals of one another, through this book, you will learn how even if a client is talking through a higher self perspective or some of the angelics are talking, you will learn how each one of those have messages even within your life, as we are all expressions and reflections of one another. True history of the galactic history of the universe through all different forms of these higher self expressions, these different clients of throughout internationally throughout the world didn't know each other, but yet we're able to put this beautiful collaboration together. It goes through an infinite amount of how to self-heal, as well as things that are very sensitive, as the My Lab, as how to weave through the artificial matrix and learning to come out from it into the organic matrix. I am a channel to the Galactics, and we channeled furthermore information through this book as well. You will remember your soul through other cells. This in itself is infinitely beautiful, because this is why we fractalize from source itself, so that we can learn from one another, sharing each other's journeys throughout our different incarnations, so that we could grow together. So this is what this book is all about, sharing these beautiful infinite expressions that help you grow in the most profound ways, gaining your sovereignty, gaining your power back, recalling memories long lost within perhaps your memory field, activating your crystalline energies, your crystalline bodies, just as you will fall in love with each one of these different clients, these beautiful souls in these soul journeys. You will also learn to fall in love with yourself, because you, with every wisdom, every knowledge gained through every single session that you will learn how to also self-heal within your etheric, your energy body, your physical body, your infinite soul. You will learn all these different things that we thought were not possible, that you will learn that they are possible. Looking forward to meeting you perhaps in the future through whichever form, whether that is on my YouTube channel, whether it is through any class or certification, through a workshop, through a seminar. Thank you for following your heart to mine. I love you, honor you, and respect you. Thank you.